I'm supposed to watch him walk him out. Come in. Let's play this dang game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick
Shit,
off,
I
here's
messed
Will
up on the kick.
Lutz. And off we go from Denver.
Yeah, I messed up on the kick.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns.
Damn.
And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Going play action. May.
I'm gonna get him. Damn, what's the fault, man?
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them
Still watching the show?
and boy, did they ever attack it.
Damn, you never end up getting up the show.
Getting set for their first drive. And at the helm now in year 7 since he entered the league out of the University of Auburn, it is quarterback Jarrett Stidham.
Stidham may not have the most overwhelming traits. He's not going to be the biggest or the fastest or throw the ball the farthest. But you know what? Many quarterbacks have won Super Bowls without those kind of traits. But those that do and become consistent starters, and this is where Stidham will have to take an opportunity and run with it, they don't make mistakes. Elevating people around him, that'll be the key next step in Jarrett's career.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On third down, Stidham. He's trying to go deep again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
2 people watching, welcome. How's everybody doing today?
Throw again, Stidham. And it's a
Son of a
turnover
bitch.
to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Oh.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Has some space inside the 15.
Damn.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
18. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 18.
In the red zone on 1st.
First down.
He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Broncos' 3-yard line.
And off headed left, Henderson. And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
One after is good by Borregales.
The second person watching, welcome. Please comment so I can know who you are.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Decent run as they bring him down inside the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10, 1st and 10.
Here's Stidham. And this
Wow.
is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. To the air with Stidham. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. And they do get
About
him
time,
down.
let's
The
go.
damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. And finally, as you said, their first completion.
Let's go. 72.
Sit him now. 1st and 10. Pass caught.
Touchdown. Finally, touchdown to guys. Okay.
The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That was a good touchdown.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
I'm so fucking that's what
The Broncos will line
All
up.
right, they're going to throw for it. And the
Come on, they try to go for 2, man.
Pass falls incomplete. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately They go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover.
Damn
And they
it.
bring him down around the 34.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. We'll get that advantage.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
You're going to have to hope the next
Good
surprise
time
goes
to
a
begin.
lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Looking for his back.
Oh, damn, I could have intercepted that shit.
It's
Damn.
incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw
It's
the
not
field, it's gonna be
from
second
kick
down.
that big ol' bitch.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up
Intercepted.
Alex Singleton. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this
Intercepted,
ballgame.
bitch.
Intercepted.
Suck on that, bitches.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Stidham looking to pass. That one is
Fine.
complete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after.
I'm so
That
fucking
second
tired.
down
I need a
coming
nap.
up.
So tired.
Here's Stidham to throw. This is a heater going deep. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the
Another
intended
kick
target.
catcher.
Brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to
shit.
speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, here's Stidham. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it deep downfield.
Let's
And he's gonna
go.
take this down to the opposing 44. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that.
Damn,
last
just
play, Brock.
bias slammed his ass down.
What do you think?
Okay.
Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also
Right.
takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
It is short.
So much to
Very
like
short.
about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down run by
Okay, come on,
Dobbins.
come
And
on.
what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the
How's that they missed the field goal?
And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And coming off the interception, a
We
good
want to
chance to
welcome.
reestablish some momentum as they get set. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. But it lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On an aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 16 yards.
Receiver in motion, going left. The give now to Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's good for a couple of yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Patriots 1st down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's May. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This from 30 yards out. Borregales connects. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. And He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Broncos offense all set to go. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. First and 10, it's Stidham. Caught, nice game left side. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down throw, Stidham. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up to get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Stidham now to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.